During my time with Lord Phases, I found myself in a strange state of being. I was conscious of nothing. Nothing, that is, save your presence, Master. I cannot explain it. Mayhap 'twas made possible by the bond we share.
'Twas an ordeal indeed, and there is much for us to ponder. But for now, we must find a means to forge ahead.
Well met.
You've pushed your luck too far.
I'll not take that from you.
Pray calm yourselves, good people. I will have none of this squabbling.
Sir Manella, you don't understand. This scoundrel's the one who started it.
No, you don't understand. This is no time for the people of Bakbattahl to be quarreling amongst themselves. We shan't weather this calamity unless we can recall our common purpose and unite our efforts towards it. Ah, Sir Arisen. You are returned, I see. With the world in such disarray, I could not stand to be away from my homeland. Thus did I return, to render what aid I may. I maintain order as best I can, but for every fire I extinguish, it seems 3 more are incited behind my back. But enough of my woes. What brings you here? You wish us to evacuate? Mayhap the idea merits some thought. After all, if we sit on our haunches, 'tis likely only a matter of time before we share the fate of Mel. Alas, the people of Bakbattahl are far from united in purpose at present. Should we proceed, unheeding of their divisions, I fear that our efforts would come undone ere long. With every soul at their wits' end, conflict is like to spark at the slightest provocation. As such, before we take any measures, I would have you walk amongst the people, Sir Arisen. Behold their plight with your own eyes. And should you encounter any discord, pray do aught you can to resolve the people's quarrels and assuage their fears. Such efforts will doubtless allow the evacuation to proceed all the more smoothly. As for me, my work here is far from done. Let us part ways for now, and reconvene when you have accomplished all you can.
Flared tempers are understandable given the circumstances. Let us aid in mediating the quarrels arising in Bakbattahl. I quite agree.
You'll get what's coming to you.
Haven't you had enough yet?
You're the one who started this.
Ah! You're just riding on your father's coattails!
You slander my honor, sir! I demand a duel. This is no business of yours. Begone!
Now, Nara, let's not be too hasty. If we are to duel, we ought to have a witness. Otherwise, who's to say the victor fought with honor?
Aye, true enough. Without a witness, either of us could simply kill the other, then disavow the use of any underhandedness. Well, sir, what say you? Will you watch over us while I take this scoundrel to task? This knave dared to slight my honor. He said my swordsmanship was hardly fit to wound a training dummy. The bloody nerve of him.
And I'd say it again. 'Twas your dear father's patronage that made you a sentinel, not your own skill.
You have my gratitude, sir. Let us delay no further. Come, Scario. Prepare yourself.
Have at you!
How odd. You can do this. No, you can't.
We'll
Is it
pull
enough to give
through
one
yet!
chance? These things weren't bad enough.
I pray you.
You can do this. To give one
I
chance.
believe in you.
This is beyond the pale.
We'll pull through yet!
I don't know what to make.
I've just had a thought. Do you recall when I was a fighter?
I admit it. I underestimated your skill. The loss is mine.
Nay, 'twas I who underestimated you. I'd thought to score an easy victory, but you fought fair and capably.
We owe you a debt, sir. 'Tis on your account that we've seen some sense. Were it not for your timely appearance, I'd wager this nonsense might have cost one of us their life.
Indeed. Better to hone our respective skills than take up arms against petty slights, I say.
It seems some things can only be resolved by crossing blades. But I doubt they'll quarrel again after this.
One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome.
Oi! I saw it first. Phew. Trust a flea-ridden hide to take it all for himself.
Why must I share with a fangless one? This is no more your food than Bakbattahl is your land.
You there! You couldn't have come at a better time. Put this upstart in his place for me, won't you? Go on, lay into him. If that's what you think, why don't you mind your own business?
Aye, clear off. Pretty words shan't fill our bellies.
You said it's bad to hurt people. Wow! Thanks, sir. Say, Rakim, would you like some? I can't eat all this myself.
Really? Thanks. That's mighty kind of you. If only our fathers could do the same.
Oi, leave my kid alone.
You're not some child snatcher, are you?
Wait, you shared your food with them. Thank you, sir. As for you, Nomos, it would seem we were both but looking out for our children, eh?
Aye. Mayhap we're not so different after all. And we both had children fed. We've no reason to quarrel.
The desire to protect one's kin transcends race and culture. It just goes to show, we are none of us so different.
That was certainly worthwhile.
Looking for aught in particular?
I've had well enough of your nitpicking.
I reckon the world would be better off without you.
Oi, you! Don't go poking your nose in our business. This is between us.
Aye, leave off or we'll make you.
I trust in you.
I'll crush you if you keep that up.
Steel yourself.
This is it then. Just make it quick.
Have a little faith in yourself.
Stop that! You're a right piece of work!
Better than that.
What you waiting for? Get on with it.
My feet always take me.
Don't give up away! You can do this!
Heavens have mercy.
Hold fast to your convictions.
Fine. This one's got thick skin.
You're telling me? I don't think I've got another punch left in me.
Bah. I can't stomach more quarreling after this. It's drained the fight right out of me.
Too right. I've clean forgotten what we were arguing about to begin with, if I'm honest.
By your leave, Arisen.
Interested in my wares?
What am I supposed to do?
You have no need of my assistance at present, but I shall be ready to render aid at a moment's notice.
Mayhap we could bring the people to the seafloor shrine. 'Twould protect them from the Red Cloud's advance, if only for a time. But will the people do as we suggest? The crux of the problem is how best to convince them.
You saw the sky fall, I trust. I doubt you could have missed it. And wherever the sky falls, a dragon soon appears to lay waste to the land. Or so I had assumed, after what befell Melv. Yet aught here appears to be different. Has our ruin been forestalled, or merely postponed? I must examine that creature. It may well be the key to unraveling the origins of this cataclysm.
The path through this rock has been sealed to us. There's naught for it but to search for an alternate...
Many paths are close to us now, on account of the dragon's descent, no doubt. But we must find a way to reach it.
Confound this obstruction. But I suppose I ought to have expected this. Answers were ne'er so easily won. Monsters! Summoned by that beast, no doubt.
You have my protection.
Yeah, asking for it.
You looking for a fight?
Not a chance.
I'll crush you if you keep that up.
What am I to do?
say? Let's be honest. This sits honestly.
Principles unproven are as dust on the wind.
Tremendous work! Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Seems this is the only way forward. Up we go. Enough dallying. Follow me. Why do you feel naught can be achieved without sacrifice? Fine welcome indeed. I can only hope that the worst is now behind us.
Then I shall remain by your side.
Trust in yourself as I trust in you.
What am I to do?
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic.
Alas, a theory unproven is of little practical use.
I'll not take that.
At once, Master.
Beast-fell powers are twice as terrible in the flesh. Few know the real nature of the dragon.
I shan't allow any further harm to
Only Only truly impartial observers can perceive it.
Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid.
Have I really uncovered the truth of the dragon? There it is! The dragon at the heart of all this destruction.
Never did I imagine such a dragon could exist. 'Tis a glad thing we felled it, whatever 'twas.
The citizenry speak highly of your deeds, Sir Arisen. It seems you have made rather an impact. The people of Bakbattahl are beginning to see that they must stand together if they are to survive this calamity. We shall see the fruits of your labors when the time comes to evacuate. Methinks we can expect little opposition to the announcement. Pray, return to Empress Nadinia and apprise her of your achievements. I must remain here to ensure no further squabbles arise. Heavens only know how many lives you have saved this day, Sir Arisen. I hope you will accept this humble reward for your efforts.
What say we report back to Empress Nadinia? Her Majesty ought be willing to commence the evacuation now.
By your leave.
Acting up today.
Mayhap I'll buy myself a new sword next time.
I'm in no rush.
I only polished it this morning. Praying ne'er put gold in my pocket.
Surely heed our earnest prayers. May the seeds of evil find no nourishment in you.
Her Majesty has begun her supplications. None may see her ere they conclude.
Stay your hand, Vera. This one may pass. Come hither. We would speak with you. One of our ministers informs us that you have been espied in the city, resolving the people's troubles. You have our gratitude, for it seems your efforts have served to remind the people of this nation of their common purpose. We would present you with this gift, as a small token of our esteem, and wish you good fortune on your journey, wheresoe'er it may take you.
Pray excuse the interruption, Your Majesty, but I fear time is upon us. I would see you prepared for the road ahead.
Indeed. Forgive us, but we must take our leave. Farewell.
Bakbattahl and the rest down are now safely evacuated. I'm certain we can rely upon Sir Manella to keep the peace.
Outstanding.
I fear I'll make for poor conversation.
Oh! What does this say? Shall we take a closer look?
It may bring you some peace of mind to know that this place shall be defended to the last.
There are more who can yet be saved.
We ought to choose our next destination based on the movements of the clouds.
How could I have forestalled this?